They called it a peaceful mission, but they came without permission. In January 1897, Acting Consul General James Phillips led a British party of over 250 men to Benin, claiming they came for peace and trade. But it was Igwe Festival, a sacred time. The Oba warned them to stay away. They ignored him. At Ogbine village, they were ambushed. Only 2 survived. London called it a massacre, and Britain responded with vengeance. To understand what came next, you must first understand what they came for. Benin was no ordinary kingdom. It was a fortress of walls and wisdom, a civilization older than empire. Before the Great Wall of China, there stood the Great Wall of Benin, a vast system of moats and earthworks encircling one of Africa's greatest cities. Benin thrived on trade, palm oil, ivory, bronze, and rubber. Its bronze plaques weren't just art. They carried encrypted messages known only to the sacred craftsmen who forged them. Oba Ovon Ramwen ruled with ritual and power. He had seen the British tactics elsewhere, how they conquered the Isakiras and Opobos through charming treaties and hidden weapons. The British offered him protection from a queen across the ocean. He was insulted. Benin needed no protector, but the British had already mapped out the land. They wanted control, rubber trees, palm oil, ivory, and above all, the bronzes. In February 1897, Rear Admiral Sir Harry Lawson led over 1,200 troops on what they called a punitive expedition. 3 military columns, naval gunboats, Royal Marines, and fire. The city fell. The Oba was exiled to Calabar. The palace burned, and then came the looting. Over 2,500 sacred artifacts, bronze heads, ivory tusks, ancestral altars, taken, sold, scattered. Some were auctioned to fund the invasion. Others now sit behind glass in foreign museums. But they were never just souvenirs. They were memory. They were spirit. They were proof. Today, those bronzes still whisper, and the world is beginning to listen. Some have returned. Others still wait.
A Dutch museum is taking a historic step, sending more than 100 precious artifacts back to Nigeria. The Vereld Museum in Leiden is preparing a collection of Benin bronzes looted during a violent British raid in 1897. Now, this marks the largest single return of these treasures to date.
The start of a homecoming journey. These Benin bronzes are being returned from the World Museum in the Dutch city of Leiden, almost 130 years after they were stolen from the Kingdom of Benin in modern-day Nigeria.
Benin remembers, and one by one, its children are returning.